And then
Mm.
the second time was under Samuel Doe, where
The elections.
I had the elections, and since I had refused to take my seat, they did imprison me, and I was imprisoned for about 8 months. In fact, they had sentenced me to 10 years in a prison that when you go there, people don't come back.
Ah,
And at that point, my sister was able to galvanize a lot of my friends in the West. And then the women in Liberia themselves, too, I think had just been through so much themselves that they began to agitate and speak up. And with all the international pressure, of course, there initially was pressure from even the United States on me to accept the position.
and take
And I
a seat.
said, no, I can't do it. But eventually I was released. And that is the picture where you see me with my fist up. And then I left the United States. So I left Liberia again, continued with my international finance career. And then I came back in 1997 to seek the presidency against Charles Taylor. I'm going to put it out here before somebody brings it up. Yes, I initially supported Charles Taylor. I met with him in Paris. But hindsight is 2020 vision.
Mm.
Somehow Charles Taylor, who had been imprisoned in the United States, broke out of a United States
This
jail
jail found
and
himself.
somehow left the country, ended up in Europe. Like I said, I
Mm.
met him in Paris, and then somehow he gets back to
Liberia.
Liberia, but then he goes to Sierra Leone and builds up an arm. I mean, it's really wonder. One has to wonder how he was able to accomplish all of that on his own. How did he break out of an American
Jail.
jail? And he tells two different stories, but that's something you have to go and research for yourself. I lost in 1997. I lost the presidency to Charles Taylor. But then, of course, in 2005, I won decisively. And that is a story that Helen Cooper tells with a great deal of detail in her book, Madam President. She really chronicles my life. Yeah. The question is, was he let out or did he break out? That is
I mean, it's
critical minds can figure it out
yeah. I
themselves.
mean, you could. I mean, the fact that when he broke out, all his actions within the Liberian theater focused to the betterment of the interest of the United States.
Yes.
You can
And
read into that what he meant.
they continued to provide aid,
Yeah,
knowing quite all right, shouldn't
what
even
he
call
was
it aid,
doing in
and
Sierra
giving
Leone.
loans.
Yeah,
Yes. And this money going to buy weapons and things of
weapons.
that nature. But that is not the story that I'm here to tell. So, I won the presidency in 2005, and the reason I won was because of the women, the market women.
Mm.
The market women, oh my goodness, listen, they galvanized, they prayed, and this is instructive for those of you who might be in places right now where you need to seize political power. They just didn't wait and hope that people would register to vote. They went out and knocked on doors and convinced women and helped overcome whatever obstacles they had
Mm. Mm.
to register to vote. You need someone to watch your baby while you go to register. I will watch your baby. You need someone to take care of your store while you go to register. I will take care of your store. So there were many other candidates running. Many of them had been involved in this civil war, had committed all kinds of atrocities. This was in 2005, but my main opponent was a football player.
George Weah.
George Ware, who had paraded his God-given goods in a commercial, I believe in Italy, to white women in a commercial for a cologne. And the Liberian woman did not take kindly to seeing this black man, bare buttocks and all, in this commercial. That had happened many years before.